Mrs. Lowry and Son stars those two great English actors, Vanessa Redgrave and Timothy Spall, who dominate proceedings in this low-key tale of the great British artist Alice Lowry, played with that characteristic downtrodden drollness by Spall, who's beginning to find success while caring for his curmudgeonly, widowed, bedridden mother. She's played brilliantly by Redgrave with that aggressive, questioning intelligence that so characterised her work for decades, and there's no husbanding that intensity in this performance, at once capricious and contemptuously demanding of her son. The film is really a two-hander, a small-scale theatrical chamber piece, directed by Adrian Noble and written for the screen by Martin Hesford, depicting Lowry's life in the Lancashire town of Pendlebury during the 1930s, when Lowry, a rent collector by day and a painter by night, lived at home, caring for his mother, sadly devoted, continuously lonely. If Lowry's name isn't instantly accessible, he's most famous for his paintings of life in the bleak industrial areas of northern England during the 1930s. His style was very much his own, and he struggled for much of his career against perceptions that he was self-taught, a folk or Sunday painter, having drawn at the Salford School of Art and Municipal College of Art, where he studied under the French Impressionist Adolphe Valette. Well, there's little painting done in the movie. Lowry, when he's not out collecting pennies and shillings from the working people of Pendlebury, spends his time looking after his mother, who she says is just waiting for the inevitable. She loathes his paintings, taunting him with poor reviews. Lowry himself is rather cheerless, melancholy, his life one of deadpan gloom. The only time he seems really alive is in the constant sparring with his mother. There's a touch of Samuel Beckett in Hursford's script, and also echoes of Alan Bennett's comedy of the meek overlooked and downtrodden, and the cruelties and niceties of English social class.
Oh, Graham, I found this film, claustrophobically depressing. And it's so relentless. She's such a bitch. She's such a nasty woman. And it's just repetitive of her putting this poor man down.
There's one very nice sequence, though, where she's not nasty, where she discovers the next-door neighbour who loves one of his paintings, and she just becomes so charming, and she almost is flirtatious with her son in that quite long sequence.
Oh.
That relieves the,
no,
the sense of anxiety
not
for a
for
while.
me. I just found it so claustrophobic. And you can see that that's a metaphor for the life that he had with this mother. It's so contained.
You're not an artist and you never will
It just doesn't breathe, this film. And
well, that's the Beckett-like aspect of it,
Yeah.
I suppose. I mean, I wasn't the only critic to kind of see the Beckett-like things. A lot of reviewers have remarked on that, and I thought it was the Alan Bennett thing that got me, the sort of look at English class, the niceties and the absurdities of English class.
well, she's got pretensions, And
No, she has indeed, yes. We could have lived a much better life if your father hadn't been so dreadful.
Yes, I know. It's this sort of bitterness about a fall from grace.
Well, it grew on me. I agreed with you at the start. I thought, do I have to endure this for another couple of hours? But then I started to actually quite enjoy the drabness of it. And, his performance is particularly good because he's got little moments of kind of internal cheer where he kind of smiles to himself. And
Well, it's sort of like the second time he's played a painter because he won Cannes for Mr. Turner.
Yes.
So, obviously people see art in him and he's such a fine actor.
He's good.
So, look, I don't want to be this depressed when I watch a film. So I'm giving it 3 stars.
I'm going to give it 3.5.
Oh, really generous for really loving it so much more than me.
Yeah.
Every window, every brick, every stroke of colour, it's made up of me. Am I an artist? I'm a man who paints. Nothing more, nothing less.